The Turkish parliament gave Sweden's long-awaited approval to NATO membership, and the Scandinavian country approached the Western military alliance months later. Recep Tayyip Erdogan has voted 3 months after submitting a draft law to approve membership of parliament, and the deputies voted in favor of approved late on Tuesday night. Turkey's approval is still abandoning Hungary as the only country to approve the Swedish membership. In early hours of the day, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán implies to progress by inviting Sweden's Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson to visit. In a letter, he wrote, "I believe that a more intense dialogue can contribute to strengthening the trust between our countries and institutions, so it allows further strengthening our political and security regulations." The Kristersson spokesman said he did not comment on invitation for time being. But Swedish Minister Tobias Billström said government replied that government should think about signals of letter. Sweden applied in May 2022 to join NATO with Finland. And with a historical change in Russia's security policy initiated by the invasion of Ukraine early that year, MPs are discussing the bill in the Turkish parliament in Ankara on Tuesday. Both Turkey and Hungary, which both maintain better relations with Russia and other members of the organization, increased the objections by holding a process that requires unanimity between NATO's member states. Finland finally joined last year, but Ankara, Stockholm, USA and EU. Turkey as well. Turkey Sweden-based Kurdistan Labour Party, which he saw a terrorist group, was suppressed to force his stance against the members of PKK. Sweden signed an agreement with the United States, which provided full access to 17 military bases, and began the NATO integration process. Paul Levin, Director University of Turkish Studies at the University Stockholm, said Sweden's NATO membership would be very important for Scandinavian country. Orbán promised that he would not delay process. So Turkish approval must mean Swedish NATO participation. At time, it was a gradual process that began after end of Cold War. In 1995, EU participation meant the end of impartiality for Sweden. However, according to Ankara and Swedish membership, he warned that the struggle may have a permanent effect. The authority added that Turkish community of Sweden was divided into the issue. Many Turkish Swedes and some Kurds who are happy as Sweden sees are finally getting harder in PKK. The Hungarian government presented approval of the Sweden's NATO proposal in 2022. But final vote was postponed over and over again. Although Karar is officially connected to parliament, Orbán's understanding of ruling Fidesz party firmly means that approved act is in hands of Prime Minister. While Hungarian officials offered different narratives about proposal of Sweden in past, they insisted on their Western allies that Budapest would not be last to sign. A. Hig.